Nintendo Direct and Nintendo has to offer for us. We are 2 minutes away before this starts. We know that Smash Brothers is getting like a new fighter announced, and some other Nintendo games which are apparently coming out in the first half of 2021 will be announced. And hey, Sakura. And that's all we know. I know that people have already the expectations. Like every time there is like a Nintendo thing happening, people are going completely haywire just to be then going to Twitter afterwards and screaming at Twitter how disappointing this actually was. And they just can't understand how Nintendo could so betray them after they just imagined all the wild things to happen. And it's like, oh, come on, folks. And realizing what? Let me deactivate my Steam here for a second. There you go. Bam. Let's do this. That's kind of loud. Maybe we have to... Oh, I remember. Oh. Oh, is this a DLC for...
One day, Pyra just disappeared.
For... What is it? Not Xeno Wars. What is it called? I've never played this series. Is this a new one? I know that they just remastered...
I couldn't find it anywhere.
Xenogear? Yeah, Xenogears. Not Xeno Wars, Xenogears. There we go.
She vanished off the face of all rest.
Is this a new one?
Without a trace. Where have you gone? I'll find you.
Xenosaga.
Whatever it takes.
I think this is a new one.
This is where you were.
Is it? I have not played the series.
I couldn't tell you. Because...
I'm pregnant.
I got an invitation to join Smash!
Oh god. Oh boy. And... Twitter explodes.
I was gonna be in Smash.
Just sit back and leave it to me, Rex.
Oh wow.
Behold the power
Wow.
of ages.
I can only imagine how Twitch chat is exploding right now.
You powered up your Smash attack with fire.
Ooh.
That's genius. You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters.
There are no pushovers.
But thanks to the power of my boobs, I can make this.
Talk about a tight spot. Mithra? Let me handle this.
Oh, you can switch. Okay.
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh? Hey, were these guys planning on winning? Gee, I feel kind of bad
Look,
now.
I have Smash Brothers,
Lightning, Buster!
but
Ray of punishment! Chromodile! Foresight!
What? You can even use that?
Pirates, right here!
So you two can swap between each other freely?
that's cool.
Serious firepower and blinding speed. Together,
Smash Brothers,
nothing can stand our
the
way.
new fighter for Smash Brothers.
Quite the spectacle, aren't they?
Wait.
Oh, this is the arena.
I've missed this, buddy.
Okay.
Monday by once a while. Oh, look, our friends are here. And there's some pork.
You're all mine.
I'll lend you a hand.
Sacred arrow! Burning sword!
Nailed it.
sure did. Witness our power. Shulk?
I never expected to see you two again. Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you.
Ooh, fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
Yeah, no, thanks. Oh yeah, Xenoblade. See, there it is. I've never played Xenoblade.
Hello, everyone. It's been a while.
Hi!
I'm
Yes, since
Shinya Takahashi
2019.
from Nintendo. Last year, we delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations.
Yeah.
However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time.
Since 2019.
I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today.
This is going an hour, by the way, so sit tight.
We appreciate your continued support. Okay, what you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mithra. They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This fighter releases in March, so we hope you'll stay tuned just a bit
Soon.
longer.
And Hazel,
Alright,
welcome
let's
in.
continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Oh boy, this is now what I'm interested in. Oh my god. Awesome. Yes. Yes. People have asked for this as much as they have asked for Xbox. Perfect Switch game. Perfect Switch game. Absolutely. Wonderful. I loved Season 3.
Stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch
Oh, in
system
summer.
Summer 2021.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
You have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed. Venture into the
Otherwise-
vast reaches
Man.
of space to uncover the secrets left behind by an ancient civilization.
That I haven't finished this game is
You
actually
have
bothering
22
me.
minutes. After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated.
Spoilers.
However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you
It's
gathered.
actually a cool thing if you're learning about it like the first time.
By repeating these cycles, you'll gradually unravel the mysteries hidden in the universe.
Man, that
What
this
messages will you
game
discover? How can you prevent the
is actually
sun from
coming to
exploding?
Switch is kind of
Why is the
interesting.
solar system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch Summer 2021.
Good game.
Put your sleuthing skills to the test in 2 classic murder mystery games. Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. 2 deep cuts from Nintendo history are coming to North America for the first time. Localized in English
Okay.
and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama, and twists and turns await at every corner. You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia. But that's not the only case to crack.
Oh.
一人で教室にいると後ろから誰かの呼ぶ声がする
In the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare.
I thought they were
Interrogate
actually
suspects and
like
hunt for clues to piece
announce a
together
new
these
one.
chilling conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
助けて
It was Tasty Lemons in the library
目の前に
with the orange.
少女が立っている
Uncover the deadly truth in Famicom Detective Club The Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club The Girl Who Stands Behind. Coming to Nintendo Switch May 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
You should play out a
The
while.
new age of battles begins.
It's a fantastic game. They spoil it a little bit, but wait, Total War? No. No. Yeah. Ignore me. Oh, is it? What is it called? It's not Nobunaga's Ambition, is it? Oh no, Samurai Warriors. There we go. Of course. Not Dynasty Warriors, but Samurai Warriors. Of course.
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch. Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. Character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles. In Samurai Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2021. The vast world of Fadiel beckons. After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh, that's cool. Wait, didn't they
You'll
already
set off
did
on
like
journey to find the mystical mana tree
Wasn't there
seen in a
already
dream.
like a remaster of Legend of Mana?
Before discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life.
God, I'm so out of whack
It's up to you on
of
when
all the
and where to place
remasters and stuff
artifacts,
Nintendo
as well as
did
how to advance the story.
a few years ago. Yeah.
Join forces with
Is it the
characters,
same thing,
each
though?
on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters, or take a break from adventure. And
I've
rest
never
up
played
at home.
Secret of Mana.
The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack.
Oh,
Other
that's neat.
features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land. Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
I think this is a... Oh, this is Legend of Mana, not Secret of Mana. Oh, Monster Hunter. There we go. Ooh. It's a big spider. Yeah, this game is apparently also coming to PC. So... I would just wait for that. The demo was nice. But yeah, we'll wait for the PC version.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about
Well,
to face
how
the
about finding a
biggest
weapon
challenge
which you
of
can
the
actually use?
No! We can't lose this gauge! Pull yourselves together!
You're not getting in!
Let's go, everyone!
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
What is that weapon?
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
The rampage. How long do you think it's going to last? We should start preparations right away.
We're here to offer assistance.
Wait.
We must stop the calamity.
Wait. Ooh. Okay, that looks pretty neat, not gonna lie.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th.
Yeah, and rumor has it that the game
Next,
is coming also to PC
please
in
take
August.
a look at this.
Oh my god.
The fairway is open once again.
Mario
Tee
Golf.
off in the latest installment of the Mario Golf series, coming to Nintendo Switch.
Shit.
Study
I have
the
to
wind
get
and
that.
terrain. Take
I
your
have to
time
get
to
that.
think things through. Then swing.
I loved Mario Golf.
Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush,
Waluigi.
natural scenery. Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes. And a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain.
Oh my.
These features can help you ace your shots.
Okay, I need that. I need
In
that.
addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls by
Oh,
holding
boy.
a Joy-Con controller like a golf club. Gently swing the controller to have your character swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing.
Oh boy. I think I
On
have to
top of all
prepare
that, there are several
my
modes
cameras.
with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf, including
Rude?
this one, Speed Golf. Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time.
Oh my
then
god, it's
you'll
like
race
golf
through
with
the
your
course to
friends.
reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the competition.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, did we mention story mode? As a
What?
Mii character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then, allocate points to different stats, allowing you to develop your character
That's
however
cool.
you'd like. You can also use your Mii in versus play. Put
Eh.
your golfing skills to the test when Mario Golf Super
June
Rush
25th?
swings onto Nintendo Switch June
Nice.
25th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop after this
If
presentation.
we are finding enough people to play this, I would definitely do like a
The
community
latest
night
game
or something
in the
about
Mario
that.
Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls.
Would definitely love to do that.
Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch.
I will.
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Do it.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch. Return to the unforgiving world of
Oh,
Pandora in
Borderlands.
Tales from the Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain
Yeah,
of
it
cash.
came back to
Set
stores.
between Borderlands 2 and 3.
After it
this
was,
game
like,
includes all 5
removed.
episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch, March 24th. 32 of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free, then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today. Brains. As a zombie, you just can't get enough of them. In this action game from Aspire, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum
They
head,
bring
gut
that
grenades, and more
back.
during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie and Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
That's an old game.
It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate.
Here we go.
As the crass, beam katana-wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world.
I have to admit, I still have to play
To enter each boss
1
fight,
and 2.
you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents.
This
Most
looks
of them
so
aliens with
weird.
crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved death glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match. The fate of the world is at stake, so get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know, Nintendo Switch, August 27th. Exterminate demons in heaven.
Oh, Annapurna.
As above, so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
Oh. Okay. Here's the thing with Annapurna games. You look at them and you think, what is this? But most of the time, Annapurna games are actually really good.
It's kill or be killed. You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself.
Sniper Wolf. Huh. That's interesting.
God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
Uncover Heaven's Mysteries in Neon White, coming to Nintendo Switch, Winter 2021.
Wow, okay. Well, that's far off.
The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
The excuse me what?
My name's Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my
Or
batarangs
Oracle.
and Bathook. This is Supergirl.
Or
She's super
being
strong
dead.
and has heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth. Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School. Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when Justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what.
I'm not the targeted audience.
Sure no one figures out our secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power, heroically sourced onto Nintendo Switch, June 4th.
That's the name. Okay.
Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
Really? They're bringing this game to Nintendo Switch? I thought it's dead. They gave up on this game. Yeah. Like, they abandoned this game. Which really sucks. Because I thought it was a pretty fun game. It's based on a TV series on Netflix. Oh, well, the more you know, thank you. Huh. I actually thought it was a pretty fun game. I enjoyed it.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can. Band together on a quest to face evil and
Miitopia?
save faces. Miitopia is coming to Nintendo Switch.
What?
Cast Mii characters in various roles across the kingdom. Turn your favorite people into your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord.
The Dark Lord
Makeup
Stan.
has been added as a new feature in this game. Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure.
Okay.
There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous. In the world of Miitopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle.
But what is the game?
If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse. Whoa! You can have
Horse?
a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia, coming to Nintendo Switch
Okay.
May 21st.
Cute.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Cute.
Super Mario-themed items are coming to your island.
Oh.
Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary-themed items are coming to the Animal
Of
Crossing
course.
New Horizons game.
Of course.
Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items. So place them however and wherever you'd like.
I'm still at the beginning of my
You
island.
can also place 2 warp pipes.
My island is still like level 1 or something.
Then use them to travel between locations on your island.
Yeah. I opened it
Hey,
up like
Why not
after
try recreating the Mushroom
9
Kingdom?
months. Oh.
A free update for the game launches February 25th.
Everyone was
After
basically
downloading
like,
it, Super Mario Bros.
Hey.
Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st.
where the hell have you been?
Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
It's just, I had to
We hope
came
you
to the
continue enjoying
conclusion
life on your island.
that it isn't my game.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the
Unfortunately.
Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week, we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D
I was
World
actually
plus
thinking about
Bowser's
getting
Fury
this.
game. We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well. Next, we have another game to show you.
Oh? A new Mario game? No. Definitely not. Three houses? No.
He leaves us no recourse. Swords!
Never. S-Frost will answer for its crimes today.
Are these the wages of loyalty? Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other must decide how we proceed. You are a leader.
Yeah,
and
definitely
must
have like
beacon others look to
Octopath
when the
Traveler
battle starts.
vibes.
Together with these fields. Today you burn.
I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
What? Project
far, far
Triangle
away lies
Strategy?
the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources
Maybe it is Octopath Traveler
eventually
2,
ignited
but they're
into a
just
great
calling it
conflict
something
known as the
different.
Salt-Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a
Yeah.
brave group from Glenwood
I would
fight
also
to
say
save
that this
their
is
kingdom
Octopath
from the
Traveler
powers
2.
that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
In this new tactical RPG,
Which would be great.
battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons, such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand.
Very different battle system,
An
though.
enemy outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
This definitely reminds me of Three Houses.
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack. We win. Link attacks together by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain. Then electrify the area
This
with
is
lightning
cool.
magic.
I dig
It
this.
is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action.
I enjoyed Octopath Traveler. I never streamed it, but I played it offline when it came to PC. It was pretty
Throughout
neat.
the story, you will be faced with making important decisions in a variety of situations.
Huh.
Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction.
Yeah, the first
affecting how
Octopath
the
Traveler is a
story unfolds and who
long
will join
game.
your
One of the
cause.
reasons why I never streamed it. I
Once
didn't have
more,
100
I would
hours
ask you
time.
plainly, do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Estrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction.
Oh.
Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause.
That's cool.
The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refused to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
Ah.
You will see what true might is.
Project Triangle Strategy,
Yeah.
a brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix, will launch
Square
in
Enix.
2022. Please be on the lookout for more
Octopath
information
Traveler 2.
in the future. After this presentation, a demo version of this game will be available to download on Nintendo eShop. And in the future, we'll conduct a survey to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses on the demo.
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix.
What?
Okay, let's see a
I'm-
few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
I'm not going to the eShop right now. What?
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Well, I'm not going to the eShop right now. That's a lie. Star Wars Battlefront 2? No. What? Oh my god, Zingia.
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Sal. Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take one.
We all play for different reasons.
Korgan loved battle. Korgan used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe,
Wait,
spear
what?
of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword,
Okay, we'll get that after
blade
the.
of doom.
I'll get that after the
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with
thing.
my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Korgan want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Woo! Come get some.
Dodgeball? So they're trying to make a joke that this is a game for princesses, Warcraft players, and Counter-Strike players?
Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers. Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show.
Pass to me.
If I wouldn't know it better, this is this weird game by Ubisoft.
One more game.
Oh, it's an EA game.
The fight for survival starts now.
Hang on tight, because you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I don't want to die yet. Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled.
The game is suddenly called off.
What?
You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
What?
The whole game of fate.
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
Huh. Disappointment.
Wield the powers of Olympus with the physical release of Hades.
Oh, just gonna say, wait, this game is already on Nintendo Switch.
Recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch.
Was there a TV show about this? No, but Danganronpa had.
The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's
Danganronpa had
an
an anime.
blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb.
I
known
love
for his work on
Danganronpa.
previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second
I also
is a
loved the
32-page
Nono
full-color
Regames.
character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art
Zero
director
Escape.
Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story.
But they tried to do something different
Escape
this
the
time?
underworld again, or for the first
That's
time,
unfortunate.
with the physical version of Hades
I mean,
on March 19th.
We will see. Yeah, I've never
3
done
deadly action games, one masterful collection.
Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja
What?
Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection. You
But do we
are
get
the
a new
legendary
one?
ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless
Yeah, I've never done
ninjutsu
a
to swiftly take down
on-stream
enemies.
playthrough of the Danganronpa series or the
Quickly
Nono
gauge your
Regames.
opponent's movements while unleashing fast
They're
and
both
frenzied combos.
fantastic game series.
And team up
But you
with
can
other
only
super
play them
ninjas
once,
in your quest to fulfill your destiny.
unfortunately.
All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included.
Like the plot
Revel
twists
in the
which are in the
intensity of
game.
Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic
It's only something
collection.
like you can do once.
Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
Huh.
More
Oh.
battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
Well, that was the way we expected. I heard it was a pretty good Zelda game.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch. Bravely Default 2 is almost here. 4 Heroes of Light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals.
Project
Use
Triangle
the job
is
system to
not
develop your characters and master the Brave and Default
on
commands
the
to
eShop
emerge
yet.
victorious in turn-based battles.
I live to fight.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game
Wait,
can
what?
be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available.
Yeah, I haven't played the
The
first
latest
one.
installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons,
This was so
spells,
hard.
and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within
The
the
first
demon
game
realm.
was brutally
Local
hard.
co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters. Barry for defense, Carry for
Oh.
transportation,
This is
or Archie
way
for bridges.
maybe how they make it a little
Ghosts
bit
and
easier.
Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
This was the Dark Souls, where Dark Souls wasn't basically a thing yet.
8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world with any of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th. Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system.
Oh yeah,
This free-to-play
finally.
battle royale features a growing roster
I'm
of powerful
really
contenders
curious
named
how this
Legends,
plays.
strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more.
It already
All players on
looks...
Nintendo Switch can get an all-new
Oof.
legendary Pathfinder skin and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass.
Oof.
Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
How's it going so far? There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us. Next, please take a look at this.
Hello there, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot
Breath
of
of
you
the
saw
Wild
me
2.
and thought there might be news about the sequel to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer.
Wow. And Twitter
While you're all waiting,
imploded.
however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
Oh. Wow. Those faces. Which one is this? Oh, Skyward Sword. Yeah, I'm unfortunately not a Legend of Zelda player.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold
Of
2
course.
Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game.
This is a good
The Joy-Con controller
Legend
in your
of
left
Zelda
hand
game.
is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow.
I never
These
heard
physical
about this
movements
game.
add a sense of urgency and
Like they have a
intention to
few
combat.
Zelda games where a lot of
But
people are talking
we've
about,
also
right?
made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Okay. Ooh.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction. Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers.
Okay, they look cool.
The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th. Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch
I like
the
the
game's
controllers
release
though.
date at your
I like the
local
color
retailers.
scheme.
Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran, even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
It must have really not sold a lot on the Wii.
Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch.
Not a Zelda fan.
It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick. Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
Not actual gameplay footage. Very important to note. Splatoon? Oh my god, it is Splatoon. Splatoon 3? Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. You're a squid, you a kid now. What is that thing? I love it. What is that? I think that's the Eiffel Tower, but just upright. What? What? Wait. This is not... I mean, it isn't the word of Splatoon, but... It isn't Splatoon? What is this game? I love it. Like, it's definitely in the Splatoon word. Like, you're like a squid kid. Kid squid. Is this like an open world RPG or something? Oh, it is just Splatoon 3. Okay, well. But that's... so... different? I love Splatoon. It's It's a competitive shooter with a lot of own ideas. Nice. Nice. Ah, we have to wait a year though. That's unfortunate. But that looked cool, especially the beginning. I wonder what they're doing with it. Maybe have like a single player component.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time.
I'm looking forward to it.
Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Mario Golf. Or Super Mario Golf.
And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future.
For sure.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
And the triangle, Project Triangle, Vertical Triangle, whatever they call it. I definitely have to take a look at that. Alright, but that was the Nintendo Direct. I mean, here's the thing. Like, people have already said, hey, dial down your expectations. And as always, people just can't, like, dial down their expectation when it comes to when it comes to Nintendo announcements, like as always. Oh yeah, Twitter is already fun. The trending things on Twitter are already yeah. But however, was definitely fun. Yeah, there was a lot of like stuff in it which was more for like the super duper Nintendo fans. For me, as somebody who is at best average Nintendo Switch user, like my main gaming device is the PC, and then whenever I find something on the Nintendo Switch, I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch, right? But I can see that for especially people who mostly play Switch, there was a lot of stuff in there where people were like, oh my god, this is amazing, which is great. But yeah, for me, Mario Golf, Splatoon 3, there was like the Project Triangle thing. There was definitely the 3 games which looked super duper interesting. Yeah. Alright, but again, thank you so much for watching. This was the Nintendo Direct show. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, and if you're new to the channel, I would also appreciate a subscribe. And we will definitely be back with the next Nintendo Direct or whenever there is a new gaming event. Actually, this weekend we have the BlizzCon coming up. We will watch together. So stay tuned for that. Again, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.